So very quick Lochlorien Trout Cabins review of this Simms Flyweight Vest that Rudy recommended. Rudy, who I met on the Yukon Bean, fishing the Yukon Bean spawn run this year, he recommended it, and I must say I've really enjoyed it. It's super lightweight. So the setup, it's taken me a bit of a while to get the setup right for the spools of tippet, and what I've settled on actually is a loon retractor. I know the Orvis retractor, the identical Orvis retractor would be fine, but this actually allows me to stretch the tippet away so I can actually see it properly, which is very useful, especially when, as sometimes happens with trout hunter, the line gets stuck in sort of next to the elastic band, especially when it's raining. Orvis Singer with a new set of forceps actually. These are the loon forceps. Super happy with the loon forceps. They've got a very narrow end to the forceps and very good for crushing barbs. In this little side pocket here that they've got, what I've done is I've got a pair of the fingerless gloves, the possum fingerless gloves. This is my trash stash attached to the zip, and then in here I've got my tippet. I keep my phone, and I also keep my batteries for my DJI Action 4. And I just put the forceps down in there with the gloves, and then a couple of mag pads here, and two fly boxes here actually. One for nymphs and one for dry flies. On the other shoulder, an Orvis retractor with some hatch nippers, then some dry shake over here, and in this little one I've actually got some Aquel. This is the Orvis equivalent, the Aquel, and also some paillette paste stuff down the bottom. And then inside here I've got a head torch, I've got my Weber temperature monitor, and I've got my Garmin InReach. And then in the front here I've got a single fly box, sort of my regular fly box. And down in this little pocket here I've actually got my buff, and I've got the lightweight gloves, a pair of the lightweight gloves, the sun gloves. Around to the back, I'm not actually carrying anything in the backpack here fishing the dam, because I'm never that far from the cabin. And then what I've done here is on the right hand side there's actually a little plastic dongle here, and I've attached a fish pond magnet to it, and then I've got my long handled net, and on the long handled net I've actually also got an Orvis measuring tape, and then up here an Orvis, this sort of heavy duty Orvis net retractor, and it has the ability to easily clip off if you need to clip it off. So that's the setup of the flyweight vest, and sort of how I'm using it to fish a dam.